Hello once again, this is James. Welcome to my videos. Today we are going to do a follow-up on the file search video I had done earlier on to try and explain to you some of the common file extensions and the different types of files they are associated with. For starters, what is a file extension? File extension is an abbreviation at the end of the file used to identify the type of file. An extension is separated from the file name by a full stop. That is to say, for example, you could have james.docx. This would mean that it's a file done in a Microsoft Word program or a Word file. Now below are some of the types of extensions and the type of files they are associated with. We start with an executable file. Normally this is related to setup files which are used to install programs on your computer or to start a program on your computer. They normally have an extension of exe. If we go to our search window and we say asterisk meaning all, then we say exe, it will bring to you a list of all the file names with the exe extension. As you come to notice, all of these are executable files. The exe stands for executable. Okay, so like I have my Net Framework here. If I want to install Net Framework version 4.5, I can use this. So among others, I see Archicad 14 here, and so on and so forth. So that is the exe file extension used to identify files which are set up files. If we come back here, we have document files which are Microsoft Word files having an extension of DOC for versions of Office which are early 2003 and below, and DOCX for the late versions of Microsoft Office, in particular Word. So if we go back still to our search window and we put in *.doc, these will be now old-fashioned program files in Word. If I add on X, you'll see that the range changes, the type of files change, meaning now most of these are done using the new Office program or 2007 and above. Text files have an extension of txt, normally associated to Notepad or Notepad files. So if I say txt, you notice that all these files which have come are Notepad files. As you look at them, this is, if I try to open to tell you that, say, an Adobe Notepad file. So basically, that is what txt is. If we go back, batch is an extension for batch files, a group of files which are combined together. So if you went and search for it, if you say BAT, so it will bring for you all of these are batch files, but they are normally associated with program files inside a program. We have spreadsheet files for Microsoft Excel, particularly having an extension of XLS and XLSX for the new format, as we did with Microsoft Word. Notice that if I say XLS, I could get those, quite the old stuff. Oh, then XLSX, it also brings these, the latest works done in the latest versions of Excel. You could also have XLM or XMS for Excel files, or XML. XML, even those could be associated with Excel files. but I don't have any in the system. Some of them I may not have all of them. So that is Excel, or a spreadsheet program under Excel, a file. We have PPT or PPTX for PowerPoint files. If we search, you notice that you say PPT, the old file PPTX, then you see that the range of files increases because I'm using kind of a late version of PowerPoint. I have database files which use the extension of SCCDB or MDB. So if you go back to your search file and you put SCCDB, you see that all of these are access files, or you can simply put MDB and you'll still get those files. Still, they are also access files. Now if we come back, you could have web pages which are given an extension of .html or htm. So if we try to search for those, if I say HTML, you notice that they are all web pages or web files marked by this sign E, which stands for that they can be opened by the Internet Explorer. All of those are quite so even if you say HTML, still you get the same versions of files. So that is how we search for files over the web. If they are web page files, you can also see PDF files, portable document format files. Later on I'm going to do a video on PDF, how to create and how PDF files work. So you will notice that all of these have an extension of PDF. They are marked by that sign, that red sign. So they are all PDF files in case you are searching for PDF. If you are looking for image files have several extensions: JPEG, GIF, PNG, PMP, among others. So if we went back to our search criteria and we say JPEG, you see you get quite a number of them. This is one of the most common extensions, along with PNG. You see all of these are image files. If you try to open them, you will see that you get an image. Oopsie, that is a sign, I think. Let's say example, spreadsheet. Let's use the picture manager. So we have something like that. That's a picture. So that is PNG. We can have also BMP, bitmap image, among others. So all of those are still picture files which you can work with on your computer. All those extensions signify picture files. So this is a very small image of a download arrow. So basically that is the extension, or those are some of the common extensions for picture files: JPEG, GIF, PNG and BMP. Then you have audio files. Audio files can be MP3, WAV, MID and WMA, among the many other extensions. So if we came and we said .mp3, you will see that it will bring all these all these audio songs or audio or sound songs, sounds which you have on your system. If we say WAV, these are now some of the sounds which are inside the computer. They are normally in waveform, and some are even used in PowerPoint for the effects when you are inserting slideshows and transitions, like this drum roll. They are in waveform or WAV. We could have WMA. It's also the format of an audio sound on your system, among others. So that is how the audio is represented. Then for the video, we have quite a number of them. We can also have AVI. So if you also went to your search box and you said I want to search for MP4, you will get them. You see the list is deployed. If you have MKV, you still get. We could have AVI, and you could see. So all of these are now video extensions, or extensions which are used to identify or search for video files on your system. So I hope this video helps you out, those who are in future trying to look for files. That could be very handy if you know your way around some common extensions, or when you look at an extension you don't understand it, that could give you an insight on what type of file to expect when you see such an extension being shown on a file. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.